How to do it. Let me show you how to do it. Hi guys, so in today's video I'm going to be showing you what is the best way to watch your Harley Davidson. This is a Sportster S, but this technique can be used for any other motorcycles. Now keep in mind, in some motorcycles you may have an air filter that is more visible and it's exposed, so you have to cover it because you don't want any water to get in there. This motorcycle have the air filter inside, so it's hidden. You're not going to be able to get it wet or anything like that, so it's safe for us to wash this bike. All the controls that are on top, everything is waterproof. This meter is waterproof, so there is no danger of putting water on the bike. But one thing you want to make sure is anytime you wash a car, you can pressure wash it, using a pressure washer hose. But on motorcycles, try to avoid that, especially in the electronic parts of the bike and the radiator. You definitely don't want to put any kind of high pressure on the radiator and damage the fins. These are very delicate. So, and even on the motorcycles, a lot of folks, they put guards, to prevent anything from hitting the radiator, because you definitely don't want to damage the fins. So not only that, the high pressure can get into electronic components and cause damage, so it's important not to use high pressure water that can cause damage. One thing you should inspect is look out for this stuff like that, just to make sure there's no leaks or anything like that happen. So because if this is not sealed properly, the water can get in over here. These are the brake lines, so all this should be nice and close. There shouldn't be anything exposed, for the water to get in. So just a quick inspection would be good. And you just want to do like a light mist. You don't want to be pressuring the water inside. As you can see, a lot of electrical components are inside, so it's kind of hidden, but you definitely don't want to expose them to water. And just with the light mist, you can go ahead and rinse the bike. Once all that is rinsed, that's when we're going to apply our soap and water. So let me show you guys exactly what I use. So this is Mr. Pink chemical, guys. This is what I use. The reason I used this is because it does not have any kind of wax or polish in there. I don't like using any liquid with wax or polish because it leaves a thin film of poor wax, or bad quality wax, so it's not really worth it. It's better to wax your motorcycle or even car, without any of this, So you don't need a lot of water. I may need a little bit more. So just a little bit of water. It's a small motorcycle, so and just a quick squirt, and this is well and good. In fact, I can add a little bit more water to it, add a little bit extra soap in there. Anyways, I can use that for my car later. And you don't want to use abrasive brush or anything like that, because you don't want to brush it off. It's better to use something by hand. So this is what I use, and you just want to go ahead and at this point I think we're ready to put this in shower. So if you do mist, you can have this. You can also do this. Let's see how much water it comes out. So it's not a whole lot. I do like rinsing my motorcycle just in case if it's too dirty. You definitely want to rinse off any of the dust. So just like that. So we're gonna go ahead and rinse it. It's okay to rinse off any of this because it's waterproof. And clean off the tires. Put some water on the rims because we're going to be cleaning the rim off. Alright, so now you can see the water is pretty much everywhere. I do like to rinse off the radiator a little bit, so if there's any dust or anything like that, it will come off. Not with like a lot of pressure, but light pressure is good enough just to rinse off any dirt and grime that you might have in there. And it's not a lot of pressure. If you look at this, it's not a lot of pressure. So now it's good enough, and then we can just go ahead and with the hand apply the soap, and then we can rinse it off. Alright, so now we are ready. And just my bike is new, so it's not that dirty, but if your bike is too dirty, you know, you may want to be more aggressive in cleaning. But I don't have to be. My bike is literally 2 days old, so not a lot that I need to do. Oops, I need to tie this guy a little bit loose. And all this is waterproof, guys, because it's supposed to be, since it's in the rain. Okay, now the other side. I wish it was this easy to wash my car. Apparently not. So over here, there's spark plugs and stuff like that. So you gotta be also verify this is nice and tight and close, because that's where the oil goes. So this thing is gonna go. That's gonna be my next mod, is to remove this tail and put a custom tail light. It goes right here. All right, I think that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go ahead and also verify that this is nice and close. I did verify that before, because you don't want any water going in your gas. Now you can just rinse it. Now if it's sunny and your water is drying off really fast, you may want to make sure it's nice and wet all the time, so you don't dry off any soap on your bike. So it'll rinse off a little bit over here. and that's why you need to walk it down. And I'm going to fire it up, so if any water goes inside here, it'll come off. And you definitely want to ride the bike after you do it, so any water will drop off if you want. I think it kind of helps. I always ride my bikes right after I wash them, so the heat and all, will get any of the water out. One thing I forgot to do is clean the rim, so what you need is microfiber. That's what I take because it's easier to go inside. With the other stuff, it's not that easy to clean it. So it just goes like that, and you just clean it. What I do is start from this as a reference point and go this way, so when you come back, you know that you have covered all those spokes on the wheel. Yes? What am I doing? Oh yeah, he's over there. That's my first brother. Alright, so let's turn the handle. You gotta be careful because you don't want to cut your hand or put your hand on this. Could be sharp. Not that sharp to cut your hand, but it still can hit you really bad. Okay. And now that's it for the reel. While I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and just wipe off this Rambo brake caliper. Alright. Now, I'm going to clean the back side. Jan, can you please not bother him? The one thing I noticed is when you sit down here, you kind of see some of the spot that you may have missed. So you can apply to that as well. I have to clean it from the bottom. Okay, the rim is good from this side. Clean it from this side. It's kind of hard to access the entire rim from this side. So you may have to either put your hand in there and kind of reach up all the way or move the bike. So clean the bottom part because I think I missed that part in the first run. Alright, so now you just take a blower and blow it off. Okay, so to dry it out, this is what I use. And I've already blown up most of the water. But this thing is pretty good because it dries all the water up. It does not leave any water spots, so it's all pretty good. And that's it. Now when it's dried with this thing, I take another blower and just blow it one more time just to get any water residue out, and that's it. I found this the best way of cleaning the bike, so this way you're not damaging or using high pressure to cause any damage to your bike. So alright guys, hopefully this video helps you guys clean up your bike, and stay safe out there. Guys, if you like the video, please subscribe to my channel and like the video. Thank you.